Welcome, dreamer, to Evernight Stories, where night whispers become stories, and stories become dreams. Take a deep breath, and let's wander together into the quiet. Tonight, winter leans softly against the window. Snow drifts in slow spirals through the lamplight outside. The wind hums quietly along the eaves, like a tired traveler settling in for rest. You are safe here. You can let the day slip off your shoulders like a heavy coat. Take a slow breath in. Let a warmer breath out. Tonight, we walk into a winter gentle enough to ease you towards sleep, and we follow the small, steady glow of a lantern in the snow. The village lies under a thick layer of white, smooth and rounded like linen, pulled over a sleeping body. Each rooftop carries its own quiet drift of snow. Chimneys send thin threads of smoke into the dark blue sky. Lanterns along the frozen river glow in golden circles that soften the edges of the night. The snowflakes that pass through that light slow down as if listening. In a small house near the river, one candle still burns. Its flame trembles gently but never goes out. Beside it sits a girl named Elara. She holds a mug of warm tea between her hands, drawing comfort from the fading heat. Her breath fogs the window as she leans closer to the glass. Outside, lanterns sway in the soft wind. Their movement is small, but Elara watches each one as if following a story only she can see. Her room is quiet and simple. A wool blanket rests at the end of her bed. A shelf holds a few worn books, their spines softened by years of reading. The iron stove in the corner gives off a gentle orange glow. The scent of the tea, honey, and dried apple still lingers in the air. The warmth should comfort her, but tonight, something inside her feels unsettled. She thinks of Lior. He has been drifting farther from her with each passing week. Not in anger, not in illness, but in a quiet, distant way, as if winter were settling inside him. Where laughter once came easily, now silence lingers. Where his eyes once shone with curiosity, now they hold the stillness of deep snow. It is not frightening, but it is lonely, and loneliness often feels colder than frost itself. Elara touches the window pane lightly with her fingertips. The cold clears her thoughts. She remembers the last time she and Lior walked beside the river. They watched lanterns ripple on the ice and spoke about nothing in particular. But even then, his smile seemed far away. He said he only needed air. He stepped beyond the last lantern into deeper snow. And when he returned, something soft and bright inside him felt muted. Elara sighs and lets her hands fall into her lap. She does not want to force her warmth onto him. She does not want to drag him out of whatever quiet place he has wandered into. She only wants to offer a light he might recognize if he ever chooses to turn toward it. Her gaze drops to the small wooden chest under the window. It once belonged to her grandmother. Inside rests an old lantern, said to burn warm even in deep winter. Elara has never used it, but tonight the thought of it glows softly in her mind. The candle flickers once, washing the room in a brief golden shimmer. Outside, the lanterns along the river keep swaying, calling softly in the cold. Elara sets her mug down carefully. The decision arrives not with urgency, but with a quiet steadiness. Somewhere beyond the last lantern, Lior is still walking through a winter of his own, and she is not quite ready to let him walk alone. Elara kneels beside the wooden chest, her breath forming a pale cloud in the cool air of the room. The lid creaks softly when she lifts it, the sound gentle and familiar, like an old friend clearing its throat after a long rest. Inside, beneath folded linen and ribbon, faded by time, lies the lantern her grandmother kept for winter nights that felt too deep for candles alone. Its metal frame is worn smooth at the edges. Its glass panels are fogged slightly with age. Yet when Elara touches it, she feels a small warmth bloom beneath her fingertips, subtle but steady. She lifts the lantern into her lap and studies it as the candle on the sill flickers behind her. The glow seems to catch in the lantern's glass, shimmering faintly, as if waking something inside. Her grandmother used to say the lantern held a quiet fire, the kind that did not roar or burn, but reminded you softly that warmth has memory. Elara never believed it entirely, but tonight the village feels so quiet and Lior feels so far away that she allows herself to hope. Hope, after all, is another kind of warmth. She rises and carries the lantern to the stove. The soft orange glow reflects in its metal, creating the illusion of embers stirring. She kneels, opens the small latch, and places a stub of candle inside. When she touches the flame to the wick, the lantern brightens slowly, like a breath drawn in after a long sleep. The light it gives is gentle, golden, muted, but certain. It rests in her hands as if waiting for its purpose. Elara wraps a scarf around her neck and shoulders. She slips on her boots, still warm from being near the stove. She hesitates only once before opening the door. A gust of winter air sweeps in, carrying the scent of pine and frost. The lantern does not falter. Its glow holds steady, as though leaning toward the snow instead of retreating from it. Outside, the night feels vast but not empty. Snowflakes drift down in slow, deliberate patterns, each one settling softly on Elara's coat and hair. The river lies quiet beneath its frozen surface. Lanterns along the bank form a trail of small suns stretching toward the dark of the forest. Elara steps into their glow, the snow crunching gently beneath her boots. With every step, her lantern swings at her side, casting warm arcs across the white. She follows the footprints she remembers, Lior's footprints, faded but still visible in the snow. They lead past the last lantern on the riverbank, into the hush where light thins and shadows breathe more deeply. Elara pauses here. She looks back at the golden path behind her. For a moment, she wonders whether she should call for him, but the night feels too soft for shouting. Instead, she lifts the lantern. Its glow stretches forward, revealing a narrow trail winding into the forest. The trees greet her with quiet dignity. Branches hang heavy with snow, forming arches overhead like the ceilings of a sleeping cathedral. The lantern light warms the bark of the nearest tree, melting a tiny bead of frost that trickles downward like a tear. The forest does not threaten her. It seems to recognize her warmth, opening a gentle corridor of pale blue and gold. Elara walks deeper into the woods. Her breath floats behind her in soft plumes. The snow hushes the world, leaving only the rhythmic crunch of her boots and the faint hum of the lantern flame. She thinks of Lior and the way his eyes had dimmed recently, like windows touched by frost. She thinks of the summers they spent laughing along this same path, the river running wild and bright in the heat. She thinks of how winter sometimes settles inside a person without meaning harm, offering silence when they truly need warmth. The lantern feels heavier in her hand then, but not from weight, from purpose. It seems to shine brighter whenever she thinks of him, as if responding to her memories. After a while, she notices the snow beneath her feet growing smoother, less disturbed. The trail narrows, bending toward a faint shimmer ahead. Elara lifts the lantern higher, and the light spills forward across a wide clearing. In the distance, something glows, a soft silver brightness that pulses like a deep, calm breath. The forest falls completely still. Even the snowflakes slow their descent. Lior is somewhere beyond that glow. She can feel it. She draws the lantern close to her chest. Its warmth gathers beneath her hands, steady and sure. Then she steps toward the clearing, guided by the promise she carries in the palm of her hand, a tiny, stubborn light that remembers warmth, even in the coldest snow. The clearing opens slowly around Elara, as if the forest is drawing back a curtain of branches to reveal something it has guarded for a long time. The snow here looks different, almost luminous, glowing faintly with a blue-white sheen that seems to rise from beneath the surface rather than above it. Elara steps forward, her lantern held close, and the warm gold of its flame mixes with the cold silver of the clearing, creating a soft halo around her boots. The air feels hushed, like the quiet inside an old chapel, full of stillness but not empty. Ahead, the shimmering light grows clearer. It is not a campfire. It is not moonlight. It is something more delicate, more deliberate. As she approaches, a structure emerges from the swirling snow. An entire palace carved from winter itself rises like a dream, its walls smooth as polished glass, its towers tall but softened by the glow. The palace does not feel sharp or menacing. Its edges curve gently, like frost traced lovingly on a window pane. Pale blue light pulses from within, steady as a heartbeat, illuminating the world in waves of quiet brightness. Elara pauses at the edge of the clearing. Her breath catches in her throat, not from fear, but from awe. Her lantern flickers in her hands, and she tightens her grip on the handle. The flame steadies immediately, almost as if reassuring her. "You're coming with me," she whispers to it, voice soft in the stillness. She steps onto the snow leading to the palace, and the ground beneath her crunches with a delicate musical sound, like glass bells touched by the faintest breeze. The palace doors stand tall before her, shaped from thick crystal-like ice. They open without a sound the moment she draws near. No one pushes them. No wind moves them. They simply acknowledge her presence and let her pass. Inside, the air is cool but not bitter. It wraps around her gently, like the cold of a winter morning before the sun rises. Her lantern light spills across the floor, revealing patterns in the ice swirls, feathers, and blooming shapes that shimmer and fade as she moves. She feels small, but not insignificant. It is the feeling of standing inside a story older than memory. She walks deeper into the palace, following the faint ribbons of shimmering frost that trail along the walls like brushstrokes of moonlight. The silence here is profound. It feels like time has been slowed to a soft hum, allowing each heartbeat to stretch comfortably into the next. Yet beneath that quiet is a feeling, gentle, watchful, expectant. In the center of the grand hall, she sees him. Lior stands near a crystalline archway, his outlines softened by swirling flakes of pale blue light. He is still, calm, as though held in a long, quiet dream. His eyes are open, but they reflect the icy glow of the palace rather than the warm brown she remembers. Elara steps closer, her lantern lighting the path before her in golden circles. "Lior," she whispers, though her voice feels too small for the vast space. He does not turn, but the air around him shifts slightly, like snow stirring in a gentle breeze. At the far end of the hall, an elegant figure stands, tall, serene, woven from winter wind and silver frost. This is the Snow Queen. Her presence does not chill the air. Instead, she seems to hold the cold, the way water holds a reflection, peacefully, without threat. Her gown flows like drifting snow, each fold shimmering softly. Her eyes are pale as dawn, but warm with understanding. Elara feels no urge to bow or hide. The queen does not demand it. She simply observes, as though waiting to see what the lantern in Elara's hands will do. Elara steps forward again, and her lantern brightens, casting golden light up the crystalline walls. The palace glows with mixed warmth and cold, the two lights weaving together without conflict. The Snow Queen lifts a hand. Her voice, when it comes, is soft as falling feathers. "He came to me seeking quiet," she says, her tone gentle. The winter offered him stillness, and he accepted. Elara swallows, her breath trembling slightly. "I don't want to take him away if he wishes to stay," she answers. Her voice steadies with each word. "I only want him to remember warmth." The lantern flame grows brighter, responding to the truth inside her. Its golden glow reaches Lior's face, brushing his cheek like a remembered touch. For the first time, he blinks. A tiny movement, but real. Elara steps closer. She holds the lantern near her heart. "Lior," she says softly, "come back and walk with me." The queen watches silently. She makes no move to intervene, no gesture to hinder or help. Winter in her care is not a prison. It is a pause. The lantern light grows warmer still. It spreads across the floor, across the crystalline arch, and around Lior's feet. The frost on his lashes melts into tiny beads of water. His shoulders loosen, as though a weight lifts from him. Then he takes a breath that steams in the air, warm, alive, returning. He turns slowly toward Elara. His eyes shift from pale reflections to soft brown again, deepening like earth thawing beneath snow. "Elara," whispers, voice hoarse with quiet. She reaches out her free hand, and he places his hand in hers. The Snow Queen inclines her head. The gesture is neither sorrow nor reluctance. It is acceptance. You carry a warmth few remember, she says to Elara. Go now and keep it well. The lantern shines brighter one last time, illuminating the hall in soft gold before dimming back to its steady glow. Elara and Lior walk toward the open doorway, hand in hand, following the lantern light back into the snowy night. Behind them, the palace softens into shimmering mist, settling back into the winter from which it was shaped. The forest feels different on their walk back. The snow still falls, but it drifts more slowly, as though savoring the air around them. Elara holds the lantern before them, and its warm glow spreads across the path, weaving a golden ribbon through the trees. Lior walks beside her in quiet wonder, his fingers wrapped gently around hers. He looks down at their joined hands, as if rediscovering the shape of warmth. The trail they follow is the same one she took earlier, yet it seems softer now. The snow packs lightly under their boots. Branches bow above them like gentle arches guiding them home. Even the wind hums a calmer tune, brushing past their coats with a touch more kindness. Elara glances at Lior. His breath rises in small clouds, warm and steady. Color has returned to his cheeks. His eyes, once distant, now hold the familiar depth she feared winter had taken. He gives her a small smile, quiet but certain, and her heart loosens with relief. The lantern brightens whenever their shoulders touch. It glows as though it remembers them both, as though it knows the way home by heart. Lior watches it for a long while before speaking. I felt so far away, he murmurs, voice barely louder than the snow beneath their feet. I didn't know how to come back. Elara squeezes his hand gently. You don't have to know, she answers. You only have to walk toward the light. They reach the edge of the forest, just as the first hints of dawn stretch across the sky. Not bright, not sudden, just a pale lavender easing into the horizon. The village waits quietly beneath the softening snow. Smoke curls upward from chimneys, promising warmth and morning bread. Their footsteps carry them down the lane, past silent windows and hanging lanterns dulled by night's end. When they reach Elara's door, Lior pauses. He touches the lantern's glass gently. It's warm, he says, as if surprised. It always was, she replies. Inside, the stove flickers to life with new logs. Steam rises from a pot of tea left on the trivet, filling the room with a soft apple scent. Elara drapes a blanket over Lior's shoulders. He settles beside the fire, hands cupped around a warm mug. The lantern rests on the table, its glow settling into a calm golden pulse. Outside, snow continues to fall, slow, steady, kind. It layers the rooftops and muffles the waking world. Inside, warmth gathers in the small space between two people sitting quietly together. Lior leans back in his chair, eyelids growing heavy. "You came for me," he says softly. Elara smiles. "Of course." The lantern dims to a gentle ember, its purpose fulfilled. Wind hushes against the window. The room becomes a cradle of warmth and breath. If sleep has found you, let it keep you.